How many of you would jump at the offer to come to a place of work and have a healthy, fun working environment? Well, I've been a part of several positive and welcoming commands that sailors enjoy coming to work every day. You're probably asking yourself, where and when I sign up? I'm going to offer you an insight on a new program that we will be starting at this command. It starts with decision-making skills, being proactive, and having a positive mindset. And most importantly, being engaged. The Engaged Leadership Program is that program. It will help you manage your sailors effectively. It will provide you with effective decision-making skills, and more importantly, aid you in your professional and personal lives, in addition to being a positive influence to the sailors within your command. The components of the Engaged Leadership Program will empower sailors under your charge to be a part of a command team, arriving at appropriate decisions in different aspects in their professional and personal lives. Through the Engaged Leadership Program, it will allow departments to achieve success throughout and maximize the sailors in the leadership and decision-making in their specialized field. The majority of the sailors in the Navy today have always ignored the fundamental processes of basic leadership, decision-making procedures, and procedural compliance, which also leads to inaccurate and misleading decisions, which results in equipment damages, mishaps, injuries, and death. The task of decision making requires an in-depth and wide-ranging approach that will involve revealing facts and extensive information gathering regarding specific issues within your command and in your personal life. According to research, Forbes 2015 stated effective decision making will lead to a coherent and seamless flow of processes and procedures within a profession and personal life. The success of an organization or individual persons is entirely dependent on the effective engaged leadership process and the positive decision-making process. Uniform or lack of information processes may culminate in making disastrous and detrimental outcomes within an organization. But knowledgeable and informed decisions propels an organization to success while bestowing it with an outstanding and efficient options at any particular time. Let us begin by looking at the Engaged Leadership Program and what it brings to overall decision making. The Engaged Leadership Program promotes communication, provides mentorship, and an all-out effort to engage, educate, and counsel their sailors on their ability to be better, to make educated decisions, to understand the process which affects their decisions, and it impacts the overall command by debriefing them. The Engaged Leadership Program was designed to engage sailors early in their career, to educate, give them the tools, the time, the trade, and the resources to be successful while making various decisions. The course itself will depend on what the individuals put in it or what their expectations on getting out of it. So it brings the fundamental basics of creating strategies, setting goals, and assessing options for an efficient outcome. The process of accurate identification of a problem is imperative in the overall decision-making process. Precise, clear-cut identification of a particular problem will enable any organization or persons to assess and examine the available options. The general and complete information will give an organization or an individual sufficient opportunities which are essential in offering solution to the particular problem. The basics of the decision-making process must rely on simple approach to assessing the most pertinent and efficient alternative that can offer a solution to a particular problem in the most effective manner. The process of seeking relevant and essential information regarding a particular problem is important. Engaged leadership will afford learners with the necessary skills of seeking relevant information and to question what is the proper procedures and what does the tech manual says. The ability to make informed decisions and knowledgeable decisions will provide a sailor with sufficient skills for deck plate leadership, as well as the capacity to tackle everyday challenges that emerges. Brainstorming and creative thinking is also a welcome, vital component of the program. This will equip learners with the aspects of brainstorming, questioning attitude, clarification, and identification of the stated decision-making process. After assessing the Engaged Leadership Program, it will be important to highlight the various policies that learners must adopt for practical understanding and implementation of the various principles, and also the philosophies within Engaged Leadership. Dean recommends in-depth studies and careful considerations for an effective understanding of the program. Dean also suggests various practical applications of different principles and ideas within the program as an essential component of understanding it. Implementation of the Engaged Leadership Program will enable learners to apply such ideas and creativity in their professional and personal lives. It is also necessary to highlight various challenges that learners are likely to encounter while participating in the program, like change. Change from a status quo can be difficult, and the ability to go back the way it was always looms to some degree. To explore various approaches that relates to overcoming such challenges, according to Fredrickson, it is necessary to understand, comprehend, and internalize various concepts within an entire course. And in conclusion, as evident within the Engaged Leadership Program and the components of the program, it will change your entire outlook on the decision-making process as a whole. It will not only empower you, but sailors with the necessary abilities to communicate effectively will make better decisions. And it will also enhance their personal and professional lives. The focus of the program highlights the need for junior sailors to make informed decisions. What they say matters. They are more equipped to handle today's challenges. And it also benefits their junior sailors in the process. It is also important to note the scope of this program is wide-ranging to incorporate the fundamental concepts and skills which equip students with the necessary decision-making skills to be successful.